What's up boys, it's your boy Joey here, and today I bring to you my bow staff build. But before all that, I'd like to share you guys some useful information. So we all know that Throne and Liberty Global will launch on September 17 on both PC and console. But what if you guys want to start playing now? What if you're a player that's already playing and you're playing in the Hyperboost Korean servers and you have problems with ping? I have the perfect solution for you guys, and it's called Gear Up Booster. So basically the way this works is that you choose your game, you click the game, you wait for it to load, and there it is. Now you can start the game. If you are an NA or EU player, you can definitely use Gear Up Booster to reduce your ping and access the Korean servers to try out the game. Once you start your game, you'll immediately be able to see how much ping has been reduced. If you hover over the right side of your estimated ping, you can see that Gear Up has just reduced my ping by 50 ms. My estimated normal ping without VPN is 119 ms. And on the right side, you can see if you have packet loss as well. And I'm using Gear Up Booster to both remove my packet loss and reduce my ping. So I highly recommend you guys to try it out. Make sure you guys check out the link in the description if you want to try out Gear Up Booster. If you go to their website right now, you can download it for Windows. They also have options for console and mobile. For console, they use the Prephs, which is a gaming router for console players that want to enjoy lagless, low ping gaming. I personally would like to challenge you guys to see how low you go. Can you go lower than mine? Leave your ping number in the comments to challenge me. For the rest of my video, I'll be playing with Gear Up on. So for our table of contents today, we have PvP and PvE Skill Specializations, PvP and PvE Skill Rotations, Gear Build, Runes, and Rune Synergy. As for our PvE Skill Specializations, this is the skill setup as you can see. Here we have the same. For the bow, we don't use flash wave in PvE. We do use deadly marker, however, and you prioritize in your staff abilities to deal more damage. The difference is we have Hellfire Rain. We take the Hellfire Rain here, so it drops multiple small bombs of meteor that deals a lot of damage in PvE. It's very good because it applies multiple hits. It synergizes very well with your deadly marker, allowing you to reduce your cooldowns back and get your high focus up, so you can constantly have an infinite rotation of skills. Okay, so here we have the PvE skill rotations. First, you want to make sure you pop high focus, and then you pop a deadly marker on your target. As you can see, you pop all of your heavy cooldown abilities, synergize them all, get your cooldown back up, cast a meteor, block targets, cast more fire bombs. Make sure you use Pin Lightning when it's available, and as you can see, our deadly marker will be back up immediately. We just do a rapid barrage of constant abilities, and then you use Blessing of Nature along with Inner Peace to regain your mana. Alright, so here is our PvP skill setup for ZVZ longbow staff build. As you can see, we go to skill specialization, we use Zephyr Knock, and we can play with the Zephyr Knock's cooldown reduction, where you stack target stacks using strafing, and then you blow them up till you get less cooldown, so you can reuse this ability very quickly. And we will put on our setup, of course, Nature's Blessing. We want that Nature's Blessing's Vitality for the extra healing. Make sure you also use Healing Touch before you pop this, so you can have some synergy going on with it. And for our Flash Wave, which is our staple ZVZ AoE ability, this is what you will charge up and use it to deal a lot of damage in AoE. And there's Limit Break, which you will use alongside Flash Wave. So you basically want to pop an ability and then use Flash Wave, and then use Limit Break to reset Flash Wave, and then use Flash Wave again. For our staff skill specialization on PvP for ZVZ, this is what we're using. So we got some serial fire bombs, instant activation for no cast time. For the AoE, it deals damage when it hits the target in a 3-meter radius around the target, and then you can use it while moving. It's very fluid. You want this. You need this. For chain lightning, we just go with chain damage and guaranteed damage transfer so that your damage will transfer to nearby targets regardless of whether it's raining or not. The same case for judgment lightning. For ice spear bombardment, we upgraded to ice spear bombardment because without the bombardment we get ice spear, and we want to use the bombardment for our single target burst, and we want the damage increase boost for 40%. For high focus, we go with base damage boost. We will not be running victorious energy because this weapon for ZBZ I believe is better. The faster your cooldown speed is, the more abilities you can use, and especially it synergizes very well with your flash wave and your limit break, as having a high focus up reduces the cooldown of those high cooldown abilities. Alright, finally we are here with the gear setup. So as you can see, we go for 50 strength, 60 dexterity, and 60 perception. For our weapon, we will be using the Moonlight bowstring with the rune synergy of 3 dexterity and a 3% attack speed bonus with the traits attack speed, hit, and heavy attack chance. For the staff, we have the same dexterity 3 and attack speed 3%, but the traits we're going for critical hit, and heavy attack chance. For the armors, we are stacking full endurance on our Wingblade Stormwood with cooldown speed reduction on the armor, range evasion, magic endurance, range endurance, and the pants, max health, magic endurance, range endurance, and the gloves, World 3 Origin gloves, range, attack speed, and magic endurance. For the boots, we're going with move speed, magic endurance, and range endurance. And for the cape, we use Annihilator's wings with skill damage resistance, weaken resistance, mana regen. To be honest, the other two don't really matter. You can choose whatever you want. If you want debuff duration, you can go for it. But this is the easiest I can farm with. The weaken resist, mana regen, they're very cheap. You can just sell stuff on the auction house and buy them with with Lucent, very cheap, like 30 Lucent a piece or 20 Lucent a piece for each trade. It's very easy, and this cape gives us more range, as you can see, and more bind chance, which is very good if we're playing with our ensnaring arrow. Taking a look at the accessories, we got Abyss Conqueror's necklace with max health and dexterity, rune synergy, buff duration, max health, and skill damage boost. The bracers, we got attack speed and more max health, 6 perception here from the Beast King's Gilded Bracers with debuff duration, max health, skill damage resistance, and we go for the Insightful Ring of Dimension to further extend our range, get some wisdom and perception. And generally, you go with the standard traits, which is buff duration, skill damage boost, and max health. For the other ring, we go for your Transcendent Magic Ring with skill damage boost, buff duration, and bind chance. For the Titan's Bloodlust belt, we have move speed plus 3% and max health on the rune synergy. It perfectly synergizes with the stats of the belt, which gives 4.9% boost speed, 4 strength, and 530 max health. And as you can see, we also have max health traits, skill damage resistance, and debuff duration on this belt. Alright guys, that is pretty much it for the build video. We discussed pretty much everything you need, the skills, skill specializations, the rotations, and I hope you guys learned a lot from this video. And I do really recommend that you guys try this build out because it's very fun. And to finish it off, we have some few PvP clips in the end if you guys want to keep watching to see the build in action. If you guys found this build helpful, make sure to like and subscribe, and see you on the next video.